guys, this is Pixel Dan. Hey, what's up you guys? Sharpness Prime here doing another Marvel Universe figure review on the Marvel Universe Elektra figure. This review is brought to you by MarvelousNews.com. Be sure to check them out. Link in the description below for all your latest Marvel-related news. And if you're trying to pick up this latest wave, the Series 5 Marvel Universe figures, I suggest you go to Big Bad Toy Store.
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
Ooh, nice box art on Elektra right over here. It looks pretty cool. I like that. Nice picture. And there's Elektra. There's Troll on the back of the box. Thank you, Ricky D. And then, what the hell? Iron Spider, Silver Surfer, and Iron Fist? That's kind of weird. Elektra, there's the figure, the artwork in the background. Born without superhuman powers, this mercenary has turned herself into one of the world's most feared masters of martial arts. Number 6. Pretty cool looking figure. I dig it. I like that they've used this new female mold, which works out very, very well, especially for Elektra. Very cool. Let's take a closer look at her, though. So she comes with 2 size, and she holds them in her hands okay, not great. I like the sculpted detail of the bands over here on the handles. That's pretty nice. I like the silver paint, but it just didn't really come out very clean on this one over here. That kind of sucks. You just see how it's kind of sloppily done. On this side, it's okay, so whenever I pose her, but then you still got a glop right there. So that one's pretty messy. This one over here, though, this one came out a lot cleaner. So I guess this is actually intentional, so that's part of the design. The other thing is that both of them came very warped coming out of packaging, so I have to take a hairdryer to them to try to straighten them out, you know, which is kind of ridiculous for such small pieces. Both of Elektra's hands have this positioning right over here. I like how you can see the fingernails on there. That's pretty cool. So nice sculpting on the hands of the figure, but you can go ahead and put them in kind of a couple of different ways. So aside from having them like that, you can also put them upside down. So you can do that. So your third option is really to have it like this with the finger coming across the top of it over here, which doesn't look too bad, and still you're kind of bending the finger a little bit, so I don't know. But it does help with this, you know, forward attack kind of thing, which is kind of neat. I really like the face sculpt on this figure. She looks pretty nice. There's that weird line going across her cheekbone over there. But she doesn't suffer from that weird thing where they're looking up all the time. She kind of has it, but not really. So, and she's got this weird black dot on her nose that I've been trying to scrape off, but haven't been very successful with. But I do like the face sculpt. It looks pretty damn cool. I like the flesh tone a lot. The hair looks pretty nice. I like how it drapes over one side over here. Nice sculpting in this hair. In the back of it, it's very nice and flowy, and her bandana over here is all flowy and stuff. This could be made out of a softer plastic, I guess, but it's not a big deal. Nice sculpting up over here. We have some black coming up through over here, but not a big deal. And all her bands over here are just painted on and everything, and same thing with her top over here. It's all just painted on. I wish there was some shading on the figure. That would have been cool, but there is none. And we have this piece over here, which, you know, I gotta say, it's a little annoying. I mean, not just because it's blocking her bits, you know what I mean, but you could, you know, it's kind of a very hard plastic, and I feel like it could have been a little bit softer. It would make for easier posing, but not a big deal. So there's the Elektra butt. Not a bad looking 3¾ inch butt, and her thighs look pretty good, and the bands over here are pretty nice. And yeah, these calves look like they're a little on the long side. I've mentioned that before, like on the Scarlet Witch, but you know, not a big deal. Overall, pretty good body mold, pretty decent sculpt, I think. And she has peg holes at the bottom of her feet. I really like the articulation on this figure. I only have a problem with the head joint. She can't really look up too much, but that has nothing to do with the articulation. It's really the hair that's stopping her from doing that. So she does have the disc joint right there in her neck, so it allows her to look down very far, which is cool. You can get her in some jumping poses. She can look left and right okay, so not a big deal. You can drape the hair over her shoulder if you really want her looking all the way to the side like that. She has shoulders that move outward, they move up. She has elbows that bend right there, and they twist side to side. Her wrist moves side to side. She has a diaphragm joint that twists side to side like this. It pivots only a little bit, not really, and it crunches forward and back, back more so than forward. I wish it could crunch a little bit more forward. Oh well. Now her thigh joints, this is kind of tricky. You want to just, you know, you can't really get her into the cool stances by just popping the legs outward like that. That sucks. Her legs can move forward though, so that's cool. So she can move the legs going forward like that. If you want to move them sideways more, what you have to do is you have to twist all the way around like that, and then turn this way. So now you can get her into like a really high kick kind of thing, you know what I mean? So at least you could still do it. It's just a little tricky, just very little tricky. So she has upper thigh swivel, she has double jointed knees, bend very far, she has calf rotation right here, she has ankles that move downward, they move upward, and she has that gorgeous ankle pivot. Yeah. So this Elektra stands over 4 inches tall, which is actually pretty cool. And here she is next to Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. And here she is next to Daredevil. So I think they're pretty good scale with each other. I like how Daredevil's just a little bit taller than her, so I think that works out pretty damn well. So I really like both of these figures, by the way. These are both like the newest molds that you can get in Marvel Universe scale, so I think that's really cool. I hope you guys like my review. Thanks again, MarvelousNews.com. Check them out, and I will catch you guys later. Peace. This mercenary has turned its... Okay.